The Red Rock Casino Resort and Spa demands to have the best service available to all of our guests. We pride ourselves here at Red Rock Resort Casino and Spa on being the premier location here in the Las Vegas and Summerlin area.
We have hotels, we have restaurants, we have gaming areas, and other amenities for our guests, and technology is a big part of what we do.
Our guests are using our guest rooms for multiple purposes. Sometimes that could even include meetings or social events. To be able to meet their needs on a personal but also business level, it required us to revisit our cellular service and infrastructure.
Our property was about 8 years old. At the time we built it, fiber was really an up-and-coming technology that we didn't anticipate when we built the properties. We're always looking for new ways to advance and enhance our guest services.
Red Rock was unique. They had a 1-inch conduit from the original construction period, and that was very congested, and over the course of time it becomes even more congested. A traditional solution requires a ton of time to install a network, from splicing fibers to putting on connectors to routing cables.
Specifically what we did is said, if we're going to bring a new backbone into our hotel tower, for example, is there a way to leverage the infrastructure that we have, the conduit that we have, without disrupting our guest experience, to minimize the cost? We don't want to have to go in and add new backbone. We don't want to have to go in and tear things up again, add new conduit, add new cabling. We started looking at distributed antenna systems or DAS systems that would provide not only an ability to increase the cellular experience for the guests, but also to provide some future opportunities for other systems that we might bring on the property later on.
At Red Rock, the convergence will include a number of different applications that include cellular, Wi-Fi, and Ethernet, all running over the One Wireless platform.
We were limited in space in terms of our head end and some of our IDF rooms. With the Corning system, we were able to save approximately 70% of the space needed in those rooms by going with this system in lieu of others.
We're receiving tremendous feedback. Regardless of what type of carrier, we haven't had issues of any type of complaints of lack or loss of service. It was challenging to be able to get hold of our butlers via their cell phone on certain floors, but since the upgrade, it's been a seamless transition, which also impacts our guests as well, because our butlers typically provide guests with their personal cell numbers, and to be able to get hold of them is a benefit to our guests as well as to the property as a whole.
You've got the ability to have IP-based systems. Door locks are now working through IP-based fiber systems. A lot of the energy management systems that are being put in terms of how to manage energy costs, thermostats, heating, cooling, could all really be run over one backbone. And so that was the biggest thing, is bringing in the right backbone to be able to have multiple systems that we might not have now, but that we would want to bring in the future. I think the capacity and the ability to run multiple systems over the fiber was huge. I don't think we could have done it any other way and done it for the cost that we did.